When we think about how Tesla's year 2022 is going to look like, many will say that it will revolve around expansion, much like 2021. We have seen news regarding the new Roadster 2022, also fresh updates in Model Y and Model 3 are also coming. But there will also be a renewed priority on securing battery cells in an even more active landscape. Well, do you want to know more about this? Stay tuned till the end of the video. Welcome to the Elon Musk Planet. Get the latest Elon Musk news by subscribing and turning on your notifications. Also, leave a thumbs up to show your love. Having said that, let's begin. Tesla came into 2021 with a production rate of about 700,000 vehicles per year, and it looks like they have ended 2021 with a production rate of over 1 million vehicles per year. They also launched the new Model S and Model X in 2021 and added plenty of new attributes to its existing lineup. But it didn't exactly unveil or launch a whole new product. There's a possibility that the company will unmask its $25,000 model and launch the Cybertruck. But if either of those things happen, it will create an impact on Tesla in 2022. The automaker's most significant goal in 2022 is going to be obtaining the highest production volume possible at those factories while sustaining good gross margins and efficiency. While new products are not going to be an area of emphasis, in my viewpoint, you could argue that the growth is going to come from a new product. The Model Y that Tesla plans to generate at those two new factories is going to be a whole new version of the car, powered by Tesla's new 4680 cells. Tesla puffed its new 4680 cell, a tabless battery cell with new chemistry that vows to increase efficiency and lessen costs at 2020's Battery Day event. Since then, many of the automaker's battery suppliers have reportedly been working on production versions of the 4680 cell. The Battery Day also praised the new cell as having 5 times the energy density and 6 times the power of its Panasonic-built 2170 cells. Musk conveniently flunked to mention that the larger 4680 has nearly 5.5 times the volume solely due to larger dimensions, 46 by 80 mm versus 21 by 70 mm. Yet this bigger can carries big benefits. Each jelly roll cell packs in more athletic battery material and less wasted space in a metal casing. A so-called structural battery pack, touted as a Tesla innovation, is already a nail of several EVs, primarily in China, including General Motors' red-hot roughly 5000 Wuling Mini. That saves more space by trading multiple module cases for a more streamlined pallet of cells wired in parallel. The enlarged cylindrical 4680 cell, which Tesla first teased at its Battery Day last September, brings its sky-high fates and challenges. If Tesla can pull off in-house vertically integrated battery manufacturing and the cell performs as promoted, the 4680 could fuel Musk's vision to build millions of EVs a year around the world. Tesla's motives include improving driving range for more than 50%, 16% of that due to the 4680's newfound punch, while splitting battery costs and bringing a $25,000 Tesla to showrooms. Tesla goes on to dominate EV sales in America, but its seemingly insurmountable lead in driving range is under attack. The Arizona-built Lucid Air sedan, the work of Musk's former Model F chief engineer, has demonstrated it can travel up to 517 miles, a lofty record for any EV. Tesla's best, the Model S long range, is EPA rated for 405 miles. The Lucid Air is the first car to show a range that's not just competitive with Tesla but better, an astonishing achievement, said Venkat Vishwanathan, battery researcher and associate professor of mechanical engineering at Carnegie Mellon University. It shows it's no longer a one-horse race, he added. Also, 2 weeks before Battery Day, Tesla acquired 3 patent applications for just $3 from Spring Power International, an obscure Canadian company that Tesla now seems to have adopted outright. One Spring Power invention, described by Musk and Baglino at Battery Day, uses recirculation to skip the step of dealing with corrupt water in cathode production. Up to 4,000 gallons of effluent water for every ton of cathode material. The same process might alleviate battery recycling and grid storage solutions. It's insanely complicated, like digging a ditch, filling it in, and digging the ditch again, Musk said. We looked at the entire value chain and said, how can we make this as simple as possible? Here comes Panasonic, which is Tesla's major battery supplier and rations all the cells fated for Tesla vehicles built in North America. The Japanese giant, Tesla's oldest battery partner, says it has unraveled several technology challenges presented by the larger cells and plans to deploy a prototype production line. Panasonic has specified 2022 as a production start target. Its battery CEO has stated that in terms of product development, the technological goals have largely been achieved, and that it foresees receiving an order from Tesla as soon as the cell can be put into production. This implies that Panasonic's new format cells are fairly close to production ready. In July, rival suppliers LG Energy Solution and Samsung SDI announced they had completed sample 4680 cells. with the former giving 2023 as a target for production. Tesla's Chinese supplier, CATL, is also said to be developing a 4680 cell in a project reportedly named Golden Cudgel. Turning to Tesla's history, we can gaze to the rollout of the 2170 format cell used in the Model 3 and Model Y vehicles to understand what the timescale for the 4680 formats might be. For 2170, the first clue of production taking place at a Panasonic facility appeared in January 2017. 6 months before the first Model 3 rolled off Tesla's factory, readied with the then novel cell formats. This could mean the first 4680-equipped Tesla models could flee the factory around May 2022. In 2022, Tesla also looks to enhance into massive volume production of those 4680 battery cells at Gigafactory Texas and Gigafactory Berlin simultaneously. The tabless architecture of the new 4680 cells also has a direct influence in improving manufacturability. Not only does the tabless design abolish the need for a tab, it eliminates the need for the production lines to pause to add the tabs. The new tabless cells exclude this bump in the road, allowing a manufacturing line that is less likely to manufacture defects as it rumbles along, rolling up and spitting out massive 4680 cells. This is not just a concept or a rendering, Baglino said. We are starting to ramp up manufacturing of these cells at our pilot 10 GWh production facility just around the corner. Tesla's project Roadrunner solidified a pilot line for the manufacturing of the 4680 cells. And according to CEO Musk, they see a clear path to ramping up the pilot line processes to gigawatt-hour and even terawatt-hour scale. It will take a while to get to the 10 gigawatt-hour annualized production capacity, Musk said. The company anticipates having the quirks in the new production lines ironed out in the next 12 months. At that point, it will be time to drive scale. Actual production plants will be on the order of 200 gigawatt-hours or more over time, he added. Also, using cells that are too small means you mostly have to fit thousands of particular batteries to make a pack large enough to power an EV, which takes up production time and increases the amount of weight dedicated to the casings of the cells and other structural elements that don't add to energy density. Contrarily, cells that are too large are tougher to package and more sensitive to overcharging because there are fewer individual cells in a single pack to evenly allocate charge across. The 4680 cells are thought to be a Goldilocks size for EVs, large enough that meaningful time is saved in the production process because limited is needed for each pack, but small enough that a sufficient number can be suited to a single pack to give the range, power output, and charging performance expected of a premium EV. Long-term, it is not the new cell dimensions, chemistry, or configuration of its vehicles that Tesla holds as a core competency. Rather, manufacturing is the key. Eventually, every car company will have long-range electric cars, an impassioned Musk said. Eventually, every company will have autonomy, but not every company will be great at manufacturing. Tesla will, head and shoulders, be above everyone else in manufacturing. That is our goal, he added. But apart from our thoughts and beliefs, what do you think about these new 4680 batteries? How will they create an impact on Teslas? Let us know in the comments below. And most importantly, if you liked this video, then hit the like button, subscribe, and click the bell icon to get a notification every time we upload a new video. See you in the next one. Until then, peace.